Dear fellow human beings, this is the ghost of touching you, aka Christopher X. Brador, aka Mr. Brooke Shields, aka a thousand other stage names and pen names. Today, I'm putting this out there into cyberspace. A lot of people see my life, which is in ruins. Even when I had a great rent-free apartment with a balcony in my bedroom, my life was total hell. The only moments in my life that haven't been total hell is when I've had people who were nice and nice and supportive. When the Trachtenbergs were nice to me, the few times Delfino wasn't bloodying me, the few times my mother wasn't bloodying me, blah blah. Oh, pardon me, I'm on the streets of Manhattan right now, people watching, trying to stay out of the rain. Because I don't have an umbrella on me right now. So I'm a little distracted. So that's rude of me, I'm sorry, but what can I do? I'm stuck here in front of the library sucking Wi-Fi because I'm uploading something. So I can't leave for another 10 minutes. Ouch. So a lot of people, a lot of females say to me, especially females, say, you need to get a girlfriend. You really need a woman in your life. And that's true. Probably there's nobody on planet Earth who needs a woman in their life more than me. The best moments of my life is when I had Delfino. Delfino and I were living together, and we were just cranking out fucking art. So this recording is going to be my, not audition, my request for females to audition to be my girlfriend. If I could find the right girl, I'd knock her up in a minute, and we'd have fucking 4 kids, and we'd create a family band like the Partridge Family. We'd tour the world, like the Trachtenbergs, only a lot smarter. With Delfino and I, we were supposed to have kids, but she couldn't control her violence. There's no way she won't beat the children up. She would have beaten the children up when she gets angry. She can't control her violence. She can't control her temper, and I don't like people like that. But it was great. She was the only girl I ever lived with who I was dating. And like I'd be working on my computer, she'd be working on her computer workstation, stuff like that. And then all throughout the day, I would just say, I'd get, if I had to go up to get a bite to eat or something in the kitchen or whatever, I'd always come back, and before sitting down, I'd always kiss her on the back of the neck, kiss her head, kiss her cheek, kiss her shoulders, and then I go back to work. I did that all day long because that's one reason they call me touching you. I'm very tactile. And since I never got any love and affection as a child, I am the most loving and affectionate person of all time. And it was great having your business partner, your musical partner, and everything else be your girlfriend. It was fucking awesome. Because at any point in the day, I would just be like if we were going to work on something, I'd be like, hug break, throw her down in the bed, and we'd snuggle, and we would discuss projects and stuff while snuggling. You know, Lennon McCartney couldn't do that. Fuck those jerks. So, oh my God, I'm so sad right now. Based on other stuff that I may have to smoke pot or drink booze again, just to deal with the drizzle. Carrying heavy, expensive electronics on me. Great, this MacBook Pro, $1,300. Great, I need to carry this out in the rain without an umbrella. Great. Okay, I'm digressing, but my brain's not even here. So ladies, this is a message to the ladies out there. Technically, I am the greatest boyfriend of all time. You couldn't list 1% of the pros of dating me, ladies. If there's any hot, amazing, intelligent women out there who are superhuman like me, and you're unhappy with the fact that most men are fucktards, well, let's go on a date and see what happens. Here's an example. In 2006, I got 12 months in jail for speech. Delfino was crushed. She was very sad. Of course, she did a lot of things that were wrong that put me in jail for... I only did 7 months. But she made a lot of really careless mistakes because she didn't listen to me. She's like, he's exaggerating. It's like, I don't exaggerate. Very few people go to jail for 12 months for misdemeanor speech who are completely innocent but were railroaded because the judges are appointed by the alleged victim. Okay? Nothing they do to me is legal. It's not like they break a lot of laws in my cases. Nothing they do is legal. No, it's not how many things they do that are illegal. It's how many things they do that are legal. You can't count them. There aren't any. But people think I exaggerate. And the more they find out I exaggerate, the more they think I exaggerate, because humans are immune from learning from past mistakes. And there's nothing I can do about it. The human race are a bunch of retards. And that's one reason why I don't usually date females. It's like, I know females, all females are slaves to their fucking stereotype, which is insecure, possessive, crazy jealous when there's no reason to be crazy jealous, violent, etc., etc. So this is the stereotype. I'm looking for the few girls on the planet Earth who are not stereotypes. I'm not sure if there are any out there. Girls like Kate Nash. Kate Nash blew me away. She was always wonderful. I never saw her take any, never diva shit, never anything. Kate Nash was fucking perfect. I'm not sure if there's other females like that. Every girl I've ever dated was violent, evil, dishonest. It was horrible. That's one reason why. One reason I don't date girls. I'd rather make art. My art doesn't let me down. I'd rather make music. My music doesn't let me down. My music brings me pleasure 100% of the time, never lets me down. I can trust my musical instruments. I can't trust people. Example though, when I got 6 months in I got 6 months and then 6 months consecutive. And the worst part is the judge, Nazi Nunez, she gave me 6 months in jail. The maximum was 3 months in jail, but who cares? She gave me 6 months in jail because she can't be punished. If judges break the law in America, they cannot be punished. They have absolute immunity. People don't know the shit's going on in the real world. Scary, scary super Nazi shit. Delfino, though, so on her 30th birthday, which is a sensitive date for a lot of females, the judge gave me another 6 months. I'm like, you're not hurting me, Your Honor. I'm going to be sleeping till 2 p.m. I'm going to be getting free food and everything. You're hurting my innocent girlfriend who now has to pay 100% more rent and electricity bills and things like that. You're hurting innocent people, you goddamn scumbag. All right, it's a little in the red, but I can live with it for now. Whatever. Dear Diary, we're continuing our open letter to all smart, hot females on the planet Earth who are looking for a Superman. Well, that's not fair. Superman was a shithead. I'm much better than Superman. Thank you very much. So I got 6 more months in jail, and Delfino was crushed, and I felt sorry for her. So sorry for her. I didn't feel sorry for myself. I'm going to get free rent, free everything. I'm a communist. You're going to give me everything free? Ooh, that's going to teach me a lesson. I mean, even the DA says, we've put him in jail over and over again. He doesn't learn his lesson. Oh, so you know what my work is? Put me in jail again. It never worked before, and you say I got worse every time you put me in jail. Well, why don't you put me in jail again then? You fucking psychotic super Nazis. Again, remember, the Nazis were efficient, logical people. The American government is psychotic and insane and sick and evil in every way. Even the things they do that you think are nice are not nice. For instance, some people think, oh, America gives food stamps to the poor. That's so kind. No, it isn't, because if they don't give food stamps to the poor, well, we're going to steal food. We're going to be stealing. We're going to mug the rich white people. If you give us nothing and people are starving, well, they're going to fucking kill for food. They give food stamps for that reason, to protect their rich white asses, okay? Just so you know. That's how you get revolutions, when people can't eat and they have nowhere to live. They don't do these things to be nice. They do it as a self-preservation. Please wake up and realize these things. So, man, this is the worst diary I could possibly do as an open letter to potential girlfriends. But I'm like that. I'm super honest. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather fail and be honest than succeed and not be totally honest. So fuck the world. I gave Delfino for 30 days, got a letter in the mail from me, a homemade birthday card from me. Every day for 30 days, she would go to the mailbox, and there was another homemade artsy birthday card from me to her. That is beautiful. No man on earth can come close to what a great boyfriend I am. Also, Delfino was like, oh, it sucked dating. I went to jail. She told audiences that. I hated dating him. He sucked. He was a shitty boyfriend because he went to jail all the time. It's like, really? One of the reasons you wanted to date me and you left your fiancé to date me, remember, was because I go to jail all the time. And you are, like most women, you like drama and excitement. And the joke I would make is like saying you didn't like dating me because you found out I went to jail a lot is like a woman dating Hendrix and then saying, I can't date you, play guitar. How was I supposed to know you, Jimi Hendrix, play guitar? That's the only thing he's known for, you fucking liar. I'm most famous for going to jail all the time. Delfino tried to spin that to cover her ass, because I dumped her in Scotland because she was too violent. And rewrite history. She didn't want other girls to date me, so she has to spread lies and smears. It sucks to be me, it really does. Which is sad, because I'm the most awesome person of all time. But they've just destroyed all my art, destroyed everything. Wow, what a loud, noisy city. Gotta get the fuck out of New York. Most expensive ghetto on earth. Anyhow, let's give you a couple examples of why I'm a great boyfriend. I'll give you a couple examples of why I'm a bad boyfriend, too. All right? For instance, If you're a kind of girlfriend who asks your boyfriend, do I look fat in this dress? And you don't want a real answer. You want him to tell you look great, then stay away from him. Because every man you meet will lie to you. And they will tell you what you want to hear. I will not. I will tell you the truth. And if you can't handle it, if you're so insecure that you can't handle the truth, don't even think of dating me. I hate liars. I hate white lies. I like truth. If I do something wrong, I want you to tell me I did something wrong. I'm not a baby. I'm not going to cry. If my breath stinks, I want you to tell me my breath stinks. I like being surrounded by honest people, and most humans are dishonest. What are some other reasons I'm a bad boyfriend? Let's just get that out of the way right away. I'm a polarizing figure, even though my enemies secretly all love me, and some of them confess that. I am one of the most amazing human beings of all time, and even my enemies call me a genius, an artistic genius, yada, 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 yada. But I can be a polarizing figure. I will tell the truth. Like, if I just focused on music and gave up on politics, I would still be in a lot of trouble all the time. Because I'm the most offensive and controversial singer in human history. The most offensive songwriter in human history. The most offensive cartoonist in human history. Now, I'm not offensive. I'm just progressive. I'm way ahead of everybody else. So I'm making jokes about things you're not supposed to make fun of today. But you will be allowed to make fun of in 100 years. And it's not always good to be, it's almost never good to be ahead of the game. But now what I'm trying to do, ladies, is I'm going to try and use my brilliance and skill, superhuman skill, to do something I've never done before, which is to make money and sell out. I'm ready to fucking tell the world to fuck themselves. I want to have my own little utopia. And if I just meet a perfect girl, or a really awesome girl, I'll knock her up, we'll make shitloads of money. I need a girlfriend who's a musician, I think. That way we can work together on everything. We can tour together on everything. Be together all the time. We can have kids. And our kids will grow up with us, learning music, learning the biz, all kinds of stuff. And they'll be geniuses. I mean, I practically raised Rachel Trachtenberg, and she was fucking brilliant until they threw me out of her life as her manager. And now she's making stupid decisions left and right. It's such a shame. She's got all these stupid people telling her what to do. And she feels peer pressured, and that's a shame. I guess I didn't do a good enough job raising her. Kids love me. I love kids. Because I don't bullshit them like adults do. I don't talk down to them, blah, blah, blah. Let's not talk about this is not why I make a great dad, even though many people recognize that. I'd be the greatest dad. Because I was treated like shit as a little boy, so I have nothing but empathy for children. I know what it's like to be a child and have the world shit on you. Anyhow, wait, there's got to be a few more reasons why I'm a terrible boyfriend. No, I'm a great lover. Great boyfriend, great, I'm the most romantic man in the world, yada, yada. There's got to be some more bad reasons. Fudge. Let me get back to you on that. Most of my girlfriends I've dumped. There was a few who dumped me, like Valerie at Time Out in New York. She dumped me. She broke my heart. But I don't blame her at all for dumping me. I wasn't sexually attracted to her. So for 6 months we dated, and we had sex twice, and she had to rape me both times. So I can understand where she would not want to date me, and I completely agree with her. And she seduced me. She's got no one to blame but herself. She knew what I was like. She knew that I was sworn to celibacy and like not into fucking girls just for fun back then. This is years ago. Who else? But most of my girlfriends I've dumped. They haven't dumped me. That should tell you something. Delfino, after dating me for 2 years, asked me to marry her. Then after dating me for another year, she asked me to marry her again, and I said yes. Pretty awesome. Delfino's the kind of girl who lives in New York City. She's got all kinds of guys who want her. She could be dating lots of guys much richer than me. Oh, that's another reason why right now I look like a really bad boyfriend. It's true, the cliche is women want guys with money. Now, not all women, but for the most part they do. They want a guy with money. And I hate capitalism. I hate money. Every chance in my life I've had to make a lot of money, I say, no, no, no. I've worked at places where they've offered me pay raises. I say, no, no, I don't want pay raises. I want to do my job as best as I can, and I don't want to fucking take more money from you. You're on a fixed income. I was doing carpentry for an old lady. She's like, you're great. Let me give you a pay raise. I'm like, you're on a fixed income. You're an elderly woman. I don't want to take your money. I'm sorry. Do not give me a pay raise. I'm too noble. That is one of my biggest flaws. I'm too honest. Everything's good in moderation. I'm too honest. You write a poem and I don't like it, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to fake it and say, well, you know, it's all right. I'm not going to kiss your ass. I'm sorry. But at least you'll always know where you stand. I'm not, my brain is dizzy right now from sleep deprivation, being tortured in jail, yada, yada. Other reasons I am a great boyfriend. Even Delfino. She's got a new guy she's engaged to, and she took me out to dinner secretly, and she said, I'm living my dream life. My career's going well and everything, thanks to me. She said, but I'm living it with the wrong guy. I'm not living it with my dream man, because I was her dream man. Oops. Don't tell your boyfriend, your new fiancé that. That's pretty cruel, pretty cold to him. I'm an amazing superhuman. I'm always fun. People let me look at the Trachtenbergs. The Trachtenbergs took all kinds of different performers on tour. Langhorne Slim, they've had Nellie McKaiser open, Regina Spektor, Reggie Watts, all these great artists, Cornwell. We love all these people, great artists as their opening acts. Then they took me on tour, crammed in a tiny van with me in tiny hotel rooms and airports, and 24 hours a day, dressing rooms crammed with me, 24 hours a day. And you know what happened after they hung out with me for 24 hours a day for months on tour? They said, we got to bring T.Y. always. He's the best of the best of the best. And it got to the point after years of taking me on tour, it got to the point where Rachel and Tina, the mom, they said to Jason, we're not going on tour anymore unless T.Y. comes, because he makes everything fun. He makes sitting in a fucking horrible airport fun. Because that's the way I am. I was born into a boring conservative world. I've always been self-entertaining. You put me in an empty room, I'm going to have a blast. Because I have so much fun with myself. I look at everything as life is absurd, and I don't take anything seriously. Everything is absurd, and I have fun with everything. I have fun getting arrested. Cops love me. You can ask the cops. They'll tell you Christopher's one of my favorite arrests. He's a fun guy. He's funny. He's wonderful. He's a nice guy. He's sympathetic. He's thoughtful. He cares about everybody else around him. He's the greatest person ever. And if you think you can find a better person than me in human history, bring it on, motherfuckers. And what are we at here now? That's 10 minutes. Shit, I'm debating how many pieces I'm going to have to cut this up into. Let's end there. I promise I'm going to make part 2 better. Sorry. Now, other people would go back and fix it. Nope, I'm fearless. And my integrity is outrageous. End of part 1.